My mother named me Deenie because right before I was born, she saw a movie about a beautiful girl named Wilma Dean, who everybody called Deenie for short. Ma says the first time she held me, she knew right away that if she named me Deenie, I would turn out the same way. Beautiful, that is. I was only 4 hours old then, and it took me almost 13 years to find out what really happened to the Deenie in the movie. She went crazy and wound up on the funny farm. Ma says I should just forget about that part of the story. The reason I know about it is the movie was on TV last night and I saw it. Even Helen, who is my older sister, who never watches anything on TV, stayed up late to see the original Deenie. It was a great movie. I really liked it, especially the scenes between Deenie and Bud. He was this guy who was madly in love with her. It was all very romantic, even when she went crazy. There's a boy named Buddy Brader in 8th grade, and I think he's kind of nice. So it is possible that there might be a real-life Deenie and Bud someday, right here in Elizabeth, New Jersey. This morning, I wanted to sleep late. Everybody I know sleeps late on Saturdays, but I couldn't because me and Ma had an appointment in New York. My father drove us downtown in plenty of time to catch the 9:30 bus. Before we got out of the car, Ma said, "Wish us luck, Frank. This could be the big day." "Just be yourself, Deenie," Daddy told me, "no matter what happens." "I'll try," I said. Daddy touched my cheek. Then he turned to Ma. "Do you need any money?" he asked her. "I've got enough," she said. "We're not doing any shopping." "Well then, have a good time." Ma leaned over and kissed him. The bus stops on the corner by Old Lady Murray's newsstand. Ma bought a magazine and a pack of gum from her. I try not to look at Old Lady Murray because she's so ugly she makes me want to vomit. She has a big bump on her back and she can't stand up straight. You can see the bump right through her clothes. Even in winter, when she wears an old black coat, you can see it. That's a fact. But today, it was warm and sunny, just the way it always is in September when you're wishing it would hurry and get cold. And Old Lady Murray was wearing a plain cotton dress. I pretended to be window shopping so I wouldn't have to look her way. I was happy when the New York bus finally came down the street. "Hey, Ma," I called. "Here's the bus." As we got on, the bus driver greeted me with, "Hi, beautiful." Ma gave him a big smile and said, "Deenie's the beauty. Helen's the brain." The bus driver didn't say anything else because what does he know about our family? He was probably sorry he bothered with us in the first place. I hate it when Ma brags about me and Helen. One time, Midge and Janet were over, and Ma started in about Helen's brain and my face, and I almost died. Later, I told her, "Please don't do that again, Ma. You embarrassed me in front of my friends." But Ma just laughed and said, "I was only telling the truth, Deenie." Ma took our tickets from the bus driver and sat down in the second row of seats next to the window. She dusted off the seat next to her with a tissue before she let me sit in it. Then she settled back, and pretty soon she was dozing off. I looked out the window for a while, but the view from the New Jersey Turnpike's not so hot, so I started thinking instead. My mother wants me to be a model, with my face on all the magazine covers. Ma says I'll make a lot of money, and maybe get discovered for the movies, too. A teenage model has to make it by the time she's 17, if she's ever going to make it big. So the next 4 years will be very important to me. The thing that really scares me is I'm not sure I want to be a model. I would never tell that to Ma, but I've told Daddy. He says I don't have to be unless I want to. Today is the 3rd time this month that we're going to a modeling agency. The first one Aunt Ray read about in TV Guide. It was an ad that said, "Be a model or just look like one." When we got to that agency, the lady in charge told my mother that I had a lot of potential, and wouldn't Ma like to enroll me in a modeling course for only $250? They'd be able to teach me how to walk the right way and everything. But Ma told the lady, "My daughter already knows how to walk, and with her face, we don't need to pay anybody. She's the one who's going to get paid."